Hello Knight here, welcome back to my Crusader campaign in the stainless steel modification of Medieval 2 Kingdoms. We're just in mid-Crusade here against... This is actually our target city, so we don't want to kill these guys off. These are inside the city, these are outside, so we're just going to... I think we'll just auto-resolve this. Okay, let's destroy the army outside. Let's just speed things up. Okay, so we need to...
Seigneur, where shall we strike?
Besiege.
We shall slaughter them.
That will stop anyone else from Europe coming across and taking out Tunis, because we're very, very close to the coast here, and with the expanded movement that you get with Crusading armies, it's liable to be that some armies will turn up. Right, we're going to try and... We're at war with Genoa and France, I believe. Let me just check that, I'm sure that's true. Yeah, we want to try and get peace with these two countries if we can. Okay, right, let's get back to here. So we've got an army here. Got this here that we can use. Let's bring this up to... Can it reach over here? It can't. Let's just move it up to here. Right, okay, so we should be able to assault that next turn. Let's actually merge these guys up. What have we got here? Can these guys move? These guys can actually attack this city. Right, let's leave these. Which is going to be better to leave? Spearman, Levy Archers. Spearman, Levy Archers. Let's leave that unit. Right. Taking a risk here, but it's not much of a risk. I can't think he's got much over there. Let's just go for it.
We march on our victims, Seigneur.
Can't actually see what's he got in there. Not much. Okay, let's go for this. Let's maintain the siege.
Let us stop waiting and take the walls, we.
Okay, we've repaired all the stuff here, I think. Can you put that on high taxation? Let's do that. Let's do that. Right, we're besieging. No, we're not. Let's besiege here, because I think we've got a mission here, from what I remember. Palermo, we've got to last for 4 turns. That seems unlikely with all these ships around. But we've got to try and do that. Byzantine army allies are at war with the Sicilians as well. Actually, can I... What I want to do, I'm really just looking at that. That was quite a risk I took there. I need to get a spy so we can do some... Maybe a diplomat as well. So we can do some looking around here. What I've kind of decided is we are actually going to attack the Moors. I think we're going to push on along this coast, because the Pope won't stop us from attacking the Moors, because they're Islamic. He's not really bothered about that. We've got to try and take as many cities as possible from the Sicilians. Not sure how many they've got. Before the Pope tells us we can't actually attack them.
Seigneur, ready and able.
But we're actually ready to take... finish off the Crusade now. What I want to do is... I want to put all these guys on Crusade, because that'll mean that they get experience and also other attributes that are good. Let's move these guys into... I think I need 10 guys for it to be a... Don't know why that general moved as well. Let's move in here. Yes, I think we need 10 guys to actually be a Crusader army. Let's go on Crusade.
Oui, mon roi.
What are these like? Well, they're a bit dear. They're a bit dear to actually do. So we got ships. We're building some ships to take these two armies over to attack Sicily. If we can't take Sicily because they've been reconciled to the Pope, we'll move on these two armies down the coast of North Africa to attack the Moors. Got some spearmen in 1 turn. That's good. Is that right? We are getting spearmen in 1 turn. We are. What are we building in here? Oh, do we want to wait 3 turns? Get that in 1 turn. Let's get that in 1 turn. I'd rather get that in 1 turn. We're getting that next turn. Ship. Those or what are these? Let's go for these. Sorry, messing about. Right. What are we doing here? these guys can come and join in next turn.
Your will, mon roi.
Let's move him here. Okay, have I got anything down here that we can build? Anything down here? So we need to move these guys north.
Your will, mon roi.
Slight risk that we might lose them if they rebel. It's not a huge risk, I don't think, but it's a slight risk. We haven't got another general who can pick them up, I don't think.
Ready and able.
No, we don't. So we're building ships all the way down our Levant coast down here to try and build up a couple of fleets to take these guys on towards Sicily. It'd be quite handy if we could hold off finishing off the Crusade, because then obviously the movement is like 3 or 4 times what you'd normally get, especially by sea. But I just can't afford to do it. We're going to end up with European armies marching across our territory, especially in over here in Tunis. They'll come across from Marseille and places like that, and once you get these armies here you don't know what they're going to do, especially once the Crusade ends.
Seigneur.
These guys can join Crusade. These can all be Crusader armies, I think.
Mon roi.
Do we do it in 9? I didn't realise you could do it in 9. I thought you had 10 units.
Oui.
Oh, that's interesting.
Ready and able.
That was stupid, because I actually could move. Can I move these guys over?
Seigneur. Mon roi.
Does it mean that they'll lose, that they'll go...
Seigneur.
Right, so we can now put him into Crusade as well. That's fine, that's fine. So they're all on Crusade, those 3 armies. Not enough troops there. Not enough there. There's a single general, this guy going back for these troops.
Mon roi.
Right, we can move these guys up.
Oui. We shall camp here.
We got here.
Orders. Seigneur.
Right, so we've got another general here that we can actually maybe...
As you wish. Ready and able.
How may I serve,
3, 4,
Sultan?
5,
Sultan.
6, 7...
Orders.
Right, see if we can do this.
Oui, Seigneur.
Wow. I think we'll have them actually, they look really good. I mean, I know they're a lot to pay for, but 14 and 12, they're really good. They can counteract those Carazanian nobles. We're going to have those. Yeah. And them as well, I think. Maybe even the archers, I think.
Seigneur.
But maybe put those into a different army.
Oui, Seigneur. Seigneur.
Can we put these into here? We can.
Combining your forces,
And this guy,
Seigneur.
no, join. Let's buy those as well for him. Let's go for that. Join the Crusade.
Mon roi.
Crusade will actually be over straight away, but all we're doing here is trying to get experience. I think you get more money the more guys are on Crusade. I believe that's true. It's a long time since I played Medieval War.
Where shall we strike?
Boom, so they're all on, they don't get extra movement this turn, they will do next turn.
Mon roi. Mon roi. Seigneur. With honor.
Okay,
Oui,
right.
Seigneur.
Let's have a look, see what we've got down here. Can we actually see?
Seigneur,
Let's have a look, what's in here?
traveling with the Lord.
Okay, so I think we can take this. I think, as I said, I'm going to try and push down this valley.
Orders.
Right.
Mon roi.
So we've got a battle to fight here. I think what we'll do, we've got some more guys over here, we'll
Oui.
push these into... Can I do anything here?
Seigneur. Oui. Mon roi. Orders. An order.
Any of these guys? These guys can move.
Where shall we strike? Mon roi.
Actually, all these guys can move. I think it's probably this that's causing the lack of movement.
Oui.
So we've got 10. So
Orders.
maybe we'll have to move 2 guys out.
By your will, Seigneur. Where shall we strike?
1, 2,
Your
3,
will,
4,
Lord.
5, 6, 7,
How may
8.
I
It seems
serve,
if that's
Sultan?
okay. Actually, let's do 7 to begin with. See if that's enough.
Oui. Merging armies.
Okay.
An order.
Unfortunately, there's no mercenaries in this area we could pick up, which is a real shame. Actually, I would
Where shall
like
we
to
strike?
do that if we could. Gosh, so you're in siege and it still do... Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. We can still do it, actually. Okay, right, we've got a spy here, seeing what's coming towards us. I think we may have a kind of a bit of a hiatus in the number of troops that they can push forward. Obviously there's gaps in there. They've got lots of things stacked here they can build that they haven't built. We've destroyed a lot of their armies recently. But we look as if we've got a little bit of a gap. We maybe have to take 1 or 2 territories before we move on. So we've got the same problem that our guys are not stacked yet. They're not waiting to be recruited. And even when they are, they're not particularly good. So you have to build a marinade there. I haven't done that for ages. Okay, right, what else are we doing? Building these, that's good. Right up here. This is a good place actually. We've got a general coming up here to collect that army, I think. Somewhere here, there we are.
Seigneur.
Guillaume de Bourges.
Finished for the day.
2 turns where he gets there. Alright, got some guys we can move in, or
Orders.
almost move in. Again, there's a slight risk that they'll revolt, but not much. So not that worried about it. What else have we got down here? Just want to double check what we're doing here. I think that was best. I'd rather have these guys to take towards Sicily or the Moors if we end up fighting there. Do we need to? I think I need to put that down maybe. There we go. Okay, I think we're going to try. It's a cardinal.
Who is to stand?
Alright, let's go. Keep fingers crossed. Oh, come on.
God's servant.
Right, that was bad. We didn't manage to do anything there. He's a cardinal as well.
God's servant.
Okay, fair enough. Clément de Lucien. Need to put that down actually. We can't afford to have to go down here and sort things out. It's still 74% Christianity, which is good, Catholic. Let's keep him here. I was hoping these Inquisitors would do a good job on these guys.
Oui, mon roi.
Right, okay, I think we kind of need to wind up the Crusader. So I'm tempted to wait for these ships. I've got loads of ships building here. I'm really tempted to put these guys on Crusade and send them towards here, because we'd get there probably in a couple of turns, maybe even just 3 turns would be there. It's going to take us 4 or 5, I think.
An order?
I really don't think I can wait. I think I'm going to have to end it, because we'll end up with all kinds of armies here, Genoese, French, just all kinds of armies. I think the Sicilians are being attacked by loads of people at the moment. Yeah, see, any of these people could send armies, crusading armies I mean, through our territory, which we can't attack. You can't attack Catholic crusading armies. It's a shame, as I say, moving these guys by ships as well as a Crusader fleet, they wouldn't actually even be attacked by anyone. But I think I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to just suck it up and fight.
We
Okay, let's assault. We've got no chance, let's just do this. Okay, that's the end of the Crusade. At least this way we know what we're dealing with. We know we've got to move our guys up to Sicily. Let's exterminate.
We have triumphed.
We certainly have. Let's repair. Boya. This looks like it's going to be a good city actually. In 18 turns time we can start recruiting stuff. Oh, it must have a leather place or something. What else has it got in there in the castle? Any stuff we don't want, like brothels and things like that? No. Draw a square, that would be handy to have, I think. I'll build that. Okay, right. Resistance is futile, we've taken Tunis. Successful crusade, we've got 6,673 florins from the Pope. 201 units get experience bonuses, that's good. Hospital of the Night. Fountain to dance the guy. Path blocked. continue to expand. Mercenary captain. Okay, right. So let's have a look at what the Pope thinks about us. He loves us again. That's good. Yeah, see that the possibility of calling a crusade against the Moors is just too... Actually, who could we actually do it against? We can't even see who could do it in future. The Khazanians would be the handy ones to call a crusade against. Although saying that, we'd have, say, these armies, these marauding European armies, which is actually what happened to Constantinople, wasn't it? They invited in the Western Crusaders, and they eventually took over the Byzantine Empire, I think. Certainly the Venetians did, as far as I remember. Anyway, enough historical stuff. Republic of Genoa, Papal States. Oh no, we're looking at ours, aren't we? Right, okay, pretty soon I'm hopeful we can get peace with Genoa and France. Right, so we need to go back. There's some battles to fight. We certainly need to fight this guy here.
Oui, mon roi.
Um,
An order.
right, which is the best army?
Ready and able. An honor.
Right, probably we could afford to move that out.
Ready and
Move
able.
that in. Move it in.
En route,
Yeah, there we
seigneur.
go. Right, let's have these guys.
Mon roi. Your will, mon roi.
I've got much in the way of infantry, have I? In fact, really rubbish. Maybe we'll put some infantry in that. Yeah, we'll put some infantry in that army.
Move now. Mon roi.
Yeah, we haven't got really very good infantry at all, to be honest. Okay, Gaston is going to try and attack this guy. If he's got any sense, he'll run.
Closing to engage.
He doesn't have any sense. Alright, so he's got plenty of cav to charge down his stuff. Yeah, we've got some light cavs, some mounted sergeants and these constables of Jerusalem. We can take out his artillery there. It's not too bad. Turkoman cavalry, but we've got a lot of bowmen actually we can use. Right, let's fight this. If we do a night attack, what happens? Oh no, that's better. Right, let's fight this on the map.
Raise the army flag.
Although we're at war with the Norwegians, who own Baghdad, again that was a crusading army that just got left behind. I called a crusade and then they went across and grabbed Baghdad before we could do anything, which is really annoying. I think I've done the right thing. I think I've done the right thing bringing the crusade to an end. If I'd left it running, it was just too close to all the European powers and we'd have ended up with lots of marauding ex-crusaders running across our government, across our country, and that would have made government quite difficult. Let's start.
Units, await my
He's obviously going to sit on the hill. Right, okay. How are we going to do this? Because he is just going to sit on the hill with his artillery and fire at us. We've got another army coming in, which will come in, I think, behind us, I think. Okay, well, let's start putting our army together. I think it still makes sense to come in from one flank along this ridge rather than a frontal attack. It always makes sense not to do a frontal attack. You can take our time to move up. Yeah, our infantry's rubbish, to be honest. We really need to try and improve that if we can. These guys have got flames, haven't they? I don't think this guy does he? Let's put him in with these guys now. Okay, let's put our general down here. Gonna put our skirmishers over here. We need to try and get to their artillery, because that's going to kill us otherwise, I think. They're going to have a lot of time to fire on us. Okay, start battle. Actually, we didn't need to go so far either by the looks of this. Let's go aggressive. Crusanium guys. I hate them. Where's his artillery? Has he already left it? Oh, we seem to mismanage these guys for some reason. General up. Let's get my light cap to charge in. Up heavy cat in case he counter charges me. Whoa. I'm actually doing any damage here. Oh, even firing.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this,
Heavy
we
cavalry.
will smash.
Down here, we'll leave the heavy cavalry, sorry. Okay. Whoa. Get them. Are these guys even firing? Fire, come on. Oh, these are our guys coming up behind us, I think. Fire on them, come on. Should literally, I mean, look how many, there's about 1,000 arrows going into those guys. This is just ridiculous. Okay, let's charge these guys. Get these guys in the back. Let's move these guys back. Fire on them, come on, we've killed 2 of them. Wow, that's terrible. Right, these guys are supposed to be firing on these guys. Javelin men. 5 of them, I think we can afford to let them go. Right, one of those Turkoman cavalry, because they should literally be... We've got about 10 of them. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's about 800 arrows hitting these guys. Well, okay, fair enough. Are these guys firing on this guy? I don't think they are, to be honest. Kill the general, come on. This is just poor. Right, okay. So we killed like one of his guys, I think. He's obviously got hit points, which is always an issue. We're going to bring our archers around to try and finish off these guys. Come on. Pretty close. I can't see why we're not really killing them, to be honest. What's happening now? They're not running towards them, are they? It's firing at us. Looks like it's had enough, to be honest. Oh, come on. We should be massacring these guys. They've probably had about 1,000 arrows shot at them. Right, let's kill him. Kill the guy. Kill the general.
The battle is very much in our favor.
I'm sure it is, but I would rather done it with the
victory will be ours.
actual ease of using the arrows. I've never seen anything like this before, to be honest. There's definitely something wrong here. Why are we not firing at them? These guys must be getting loads of arrows at them. Come on, keep firing at them. I think my guys were just not firing or something. Right, okay, this should be over fairly soon. Two of them left. As the general goes, I suspect he'll run. I hope he will.
Double time! With all haste!
Still not really killing many of them, to be honest. So they're getting hit with like 1,000 arrows.
Riddance to that Saracen death dog! Praise death will break his men's resolve.
Probably not, actually.
The enemy is badly blotted. They have lost half their men.
Right, this should be over quite soon.
Our cowardly foe
Let's
runs.
speed this up.
We must push our advantage.
Yeah, not being able to use my bows that effectively on those Turkmen. It seems as if they weren't actually firing, to be honest. I can't believe they were firing. Okay, I think that's all done. They're celebrating. Still chasing some down, of course, but we're basically done.
All of Christendom will be
Okay.
awed by our
19
victory
men left,
here
that's
today.
good. Didn't lose too many. So next turn we're going to be able to attack Baghdad, that's our aim. And take it maybe in one go, because we've got a...
No.
There we go, that's good. Right, got another army coming in from here. Wants to Montreuil.
An honor.
Can probably go here next turn, he can. Let's merge up all these guys.
An order. Ready and able.
Need to put these guys back into two big armies if we can.
Seigneur.
Okay.
An honor.
Yeah, they're not. That's not very good quality, is it, at all, what you've got there, to be honest.
Seigneur.
What are we building here? Let's build that and that. Definitely need those. Over here. There's nothing we can build there. So we do have this army over here coming down, but that's going to take ages to get here. Can't build anything here at all. Right, okay, I think we're done. What can we build here? Nothing, probably. We've only recently taken this. No, so there's nothing we can do here. I'm a little bit worried that I've pushed too far ahead, to be honest. I may have jeopardised down here.
God's servant. Mon
Just
roi.
gonna push this priest up to here to see if we can see
Travelling with
anything.
the
There's
Lord.
nothing coming through, as far as we can see.
Master.
Right, we'll
Seigneur.
be attacking
Roi. Ready and able. Oui, mon roi.
fairly soon, actually.
Your
Looking
will,
at this.
mon roi.
Should be able to take out Yerevan. We've got plenty of troops coming through. Okay, I think we're done. I don't think there's anything else I need to do.
God's servant.
I'm moving all my
In God's
priests
name,
basically
Seigneur.
sort of in a
I cannot do that.
northeasterly kind of direction.
Traveling with the Lord. Mon roi.
Got pretty good
Très bien. Seigneur.
Catholicism
Traveling with the God's servant.
elsewhere.
Très bien.
It's nearly all its 70s or even 80s in most cases.
Seigneur. In God's name. Très bien.
Yeah, but this is all fine.
Mon roi.
Need to keep them
In God's servant.
moving about.
Traveling with the Lord. Here until tomorrow, mon roi.
Right, I think we're at the end of our turn. What do we actually need now? We need 50 regions, and we control 30, so we're like sort of 60% done. Pope loves us, that's brilliant. He's actually a Crusader States Pope. Actually, let's look at the College of Cardinals to see. So one of the Preferate, Michel de Bourgogne, 60. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5. Okay, so we don't have a lock on the papacy. But saying that, probably Diego de Montbeltran will get his own. Yeah, he'll get these 3. Leon, I'm not sure how Leon would vote. They might vote for... I think they're at war with the Sicilians, so there's no way the Sicilians are going to get a pope. So it's really the only real rival is Montbeltran, and he'll get 2, maybe 3, 4, 5, possibly 6. I don't know. Ooh, that's iffy, isn't it? Scotland and this is a... Who is this?
I am not here to negotiate, only to...
I can't think what that flag is. Is it Venice? I think it's probably Venice. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it's Venice. Right. So I think I just want to double check we actually are finished. If there's any other battles that I want to do, we'll be taking this out next turn. Then moving along the coast. We'll have some armies coming towards here soon. We don't really know what's on here, or it's maybe 3 or 4 territories left. Okay. Right, let's end our turn, stop faffing about. Do I want to build anything? I don't think I do at the moment. I want to hang on to that money. Right, let's end our turn then. Yeah, it should be interesting if we can get peace with Genoa and France. That will certainly clear the way when we move into the Western Mediterranean. We don't want them attacking us whilst we're trying to attack the Moors. That could be quite awkward actually, because it's so easy to go across that stretch of water, and obviously their power is all in the Eastern Mediterranean, sorry, Western Mediterranean. I'm still puzzled about the Byzantines, how they keep moving west. I think they're at peace with the Khazarian Empire now. And Mike gives we only want 20. Well, I say only. We want 20 more regions, so we could backstab the Byzantines. 'Cause I think they're involved in big wars in the Balkans, I assume, against Venice and places like that. I think this helps the... No, because the trouble is, I'm not going to put many troops through there. If that was a swordsmith in Jerusalem, that'd be fine, because I'd put all my troops through Jerusalem and upgrade them. That'd work quite well. Here's all the ships that I built. Right, it's going to take a turn, I think, to get this sorted out.
The fleet, Seigneur.
Got to put them all together as a fleet.
Combining, ready to sail. Joining the fleet,
Four.
Seigneur. Oui, mon roi. Ready? Oui, Seigneur.
So we need a war galley
Ready to
over
sail.
here,
Splitting the fleet.
and a normal
Ready
galley
to sail.
there. Boom,
Joining
so we're
the fleet,
okay.
Seigneur.
So we can bring up... Yes, these guys didn't
Mon roi.
rebel, which is good.
Seigneur.
Right, so I'm going to try to get
Oui, mon
together as many guys as possible. We've got another priest here, which we always have to keep building. Right, let's do that straight away before I forget. Priest. Let's have that. 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 Because we're still going to need to defend this area, of course. You need to put together...
Mon roi.
Oh, they can't reach. God damn it. Okay, so they're going to move into Jerusalem.
As you wish.
I think these guys can.
Mon roi. Your will, mon roi.
These guys can get on board. Let's put them on board. They're good troops. This guy can get on board.
Mon roi.
So can these actually. Let's put them on board.
Seigneur. Ready and able.
How many have we got in here?
Oui, mon roi.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gosh, it's going to be expensive if these guys die.
Seigneur.
Let's put these guys on board.
Getting aboard the transport.
Okay, these guys can
Ready
go
and
on
able.
board. Here, can they? Can they reach? They can just about. Right, okay. Put this guy on board. You can see how long this is going to take us to get there. It's going to take forever. And I want to move them as a group, to be honest. I can't afford to not move them as a group. In fact, these are not actually supporting each other, so which is a bad start.
Oui, Seigneur. Oui,
The whole
mon
point
roi.
was to have these two fleets protecting each other. Hopefully we won't get a massive Genoese fleet that will come down and kill them, because that'll be very expensive. That'll be an absolute disaster.
Your will, mon
No, even the cavalry couldn't have got on board, so that's fair enough. I'm wondering whether I should have left it a turn.
Oui,
In
Seigneur.
fact, we probably still can do that, actually, looking at that.
Mon roi. Seigneur.
We're going to move to here, because we're going to get these guys on board as well, because it's not going to hold us up that much. Okay, let's move this guy away from the...
Traveling with the Lord.
Oui,
This
Seigneur.
guy up to here.
Oui.
Let's move these guys in here. So we've got a massive army here, we really need to think about using it. It's a really good army, it's costing us a lot of money, we're not doing anything with it. When we get a general, perhaps we'll move it east.
Orders.
Okay, so we need to move up to here, I think.
Seigneur. Oui.
How far could this lot move? So we need a general
Oui, Seigneur.
up to here.
As you wish. Today's march ends.
Need to put all these guys up to here.
By your will.
And move down here.
Finished for the day. Our men
Okay,
will camp
that's
here.
fine. Happy with that.
Seigneur. Mon roi. Très bien. God's servant.
Can this guy reach?
Seigneur.
He can. Okay, that was
Traveling
only
with
low,
the
wasn't
Lord,
it?
God's servant. Très bien, Seigneur.
Let's throw him
In
into the
God's name.
pass, see if we can see anything.
Please, Seigneur.
Okay.
Mon roi.
Doing here, I think we need to bring these guys down actually to support these guys. Probably, we don't need to send a general with them, to be honest.
Combining your forces, Seigneur. Oui, mon roi. Oui. Seigneur.
What we're going to do here? We're going to be able to recruit more guys here eventually, and we'll need a general back here to collect them. So we're going to... He's not really up to much, he hasn't got any stars. We're going to send him back to here to collect
Oui.
guys.
Today's march ends, mon roi.
What have we got here?
Your will, mon roi.
Let's take a risk. Let's just move them. Or actually, do we need to move them here? Slightly. Oh no, we're okay here. It's really only through here, so we're fine there. I think we're gonna send them towards this direction and take the risk whether they revolt or not. Relations improved. Papal outstanding. France and Genoa at war. Papal States Byzantine at war. That's not good for us actually. France has been excommunicated. Pope absolutely loves us. So the recruitment. Still building loads of stuff actually. I thought I hadn't built very much recently, but we have. We're the most advanced faction in fact. Okay, let's go down and see if we can do any work here.
God's servant.
Who does
Oh yeah, let's go for that.
suspect of
Can we kill him? That happened so quickly. Good servant of God. Excellent.
Seigneur.
who is to stand
Let's try it.
trial, Seigneur?
No, failed.
They are guilty. God will...
Mon roi.
Let's get away from this Inquisitor. I don't like being
Très
so
bien.
close to Inquisitors.
Traveling with the Lord.
Okay, that's all okay. What can we build here? It's a shame we've got this fortress right the way down here and it keeps producing really good troops. We're having to move them a long way up. Nothing there. Oh yes, we were gonna...
Oui, mon roi.
Can't do anything here at the moment.
Oui, Seigneur.
Need to try and move these guys
Your will, mon roi.
on board.
Ready to sail.
We're building Gaza. Some archers. Oh, I think the archers are good value. Quite cheap. Do you want to construct anything here? Cathedral, inn, city hall. What's the to look at the details of the city. How do we do that? I can't remember. Can't remember. Oh, there we go. It's behind it. Scholar. So that's something we need to do. 15% public health, 50%. We're going to build that, I think. It's getting to be a big city now, to be honest, and although it's very much in order, we don't want plague. If plague breaks out here, that's really going to cut back on our recruitment. Really affect us very badly.
Oui, Seigneur.
Okay, am I doing this all over again? Let's have a look. Can we build here? Baron Stables. 7,000. Do we need to be building troops right over here though? It's longer term if we're at war against the Byzantines, I don't know. It's on our border, so it kind of makes sense to do this, to be honest. That was a lot of money. Boom, let's go here.
Of course, Seigneur. Seigneur.
Let's go here.
En route, Seigneur. An honor.
We've got a catapult, so we can attack them in one turn and destroy them, which is what we shall do.
Orders.
Okay, over here. What's happening over here?
Seigneur. Ready and able. An honor.
Seems to be rather a lot of troops turning up, to be honest.
Oui. Oui, mon roi.
Right, we need to amalgamate these armies. Start the siege off.
They have nowhere to run now.
Okay, so I think we can take that.
Nowhere, mon roi.
Just have a little look around. Just look a little bit further down the road. I want to get back to that junction if possible.
On my way.
Okay. So he doesn't have much coming through now, as I've said. He's got a very good chance of maybe taking out his still got 3 turns to go on that. Let's go here to keep an eye on this road. I don't know what's down here. There might be an army I'm really worried now that I've not really left enough troops here. Nothing I can do. We'll have to finish off Baghdad and then move forward onto this city and onto others to try and protect it. What's down here? Again, not much. Not much. We're gonna stay here though. What's down here? Anyway,
ready and able.
Let's besiege.
Seigneur. Traveling with the Lord.
Alright, some guys there. Right, there's not much.
Traveling with the Lord.
Not much there at all.
Today's God's servant. In God's name.
Alright, there's another army there. I didn't see that when the other bishop went through. That's weird. Okay, let's besiege. We don't have a catapult, so we're going to have to siege this out for a turn.
Orders.
Probably take out this army, actually. I think that's what we're going to do.
An honor. Ready and able. With honor.
Okay, well, let's just move them up.
En route, Seigneur.
Maybe I should use this to attack, actually. I think I will.
Seigneur.
Well, that's a very good army as well for attacking. Bit bow heavy. Not much in the way of infantry to hold them, but we should be fine.
Seigneur.
Okay, let's siege.
Oui, Seigneur. Closing to engage. We lay siege at once, mon roi.
This army here.
Glory to
Siege as well.
We attack. We lay siege at once, mon roi.
So I think we're going to come through and attack. Oh, we have got something we can bring up actually. Not that it can reach. We'll be able to reach this turn.
Oui, seigneur. Finished for the day. Orders.
Okay, so what's happening over here? Let's get back to the interesting stuff.
Traveling with the Lord.
Let's put the spy along here. He's just going to move along the coast to see what's going on.
Continue tomorrow.
Diplomat.
Signor.
He's going to do the same. Move slightly further actually. Surprises me. Let's merge up. What do we need to leave here? Not much, I wouldn't have thought. Can we do spear militia here? Ah, I think we'll have an assassin, I think. That's handy. Can't build anything else here. It's terrible, isn't it? We've got this recruitment mod on, I think, when we started the game, so it means that we cannot actually do much in the way of blitzing people. So the whole game is kind of slowed up. Okay, we need to leave somebody here. I think maybe we'll leave some archers. Let's move on to here.
With honor.
Still in order,
Setting
of
camp
course.
here, seigneur.
I think we can go for this, I think. There's like nothing there at all.
We shall slaughter
It's
them.
assault. Oh, she's got more men than I thought actually. 5-3. Let's just all to resolve. Fingers crossed. Clear victory. Lost nearly as many as them, but that's fine. I'd rather do that so we can get over quick.
Victoire! We have crushed the defending
Exterminate.
forces. It is ours.
Let's repair the fortress. We're going to need those. Ballista makers are a waste of time. Lever tanner is probably a waste of time as well, but we're going to... Can we get rid of that? Let's get rid of it. I'd rather have the florins, to be honest. No, we don't need a church. We don't need church, it's already Christian, isn't it? Let's have a look. Catholic, 45%. Right, so we need a church. We do have a bishop coming along here.
Très bien.
You can't get any further. Wow, we took a lot of losses there actually.
An honor.
Get some more cav in there, just in case somebody springs a surprise on us.
Ready and able.
Got some really decent troops here actually though, really decent infantry. So we can maybe move on straight away to attack the... Actually, who is that? It's owned by the... Maghreb is owned by the Moorish Caliphate, so we're pretty close to actually being able to attack the Moors. Oh, that's a shame. Joffrey St. Clair has been severely wounded. That means his hit points have been damaged. I've got Cardinal. Damn. Servant of God. Okay, that's good. Got 3 turns to go on that. I think we're probably going to get attacked, aren't we? I would have thought. Okay, right. Where did that Byzantine army go? There was a Byzantine army here. I'm not quite sure where it's gone. That's a bit worrying. Perhaps it's in this Fog of War area down here. I hope so. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay, putting stuff there. Right, okay. I was thinking whether this needs to be a recruiting area to attack here, but we've got 2 armies that are coming up, so it should be fine.
Oui, mon roi. Ready to say.
Okay, and we've got some more cav coming in. They'll join this army, I think. Quite heavy on cav. Although mainly this is the infantry army. So we've got mainly infantry in one and cavalry in the other. Okay. Right.
Seigneur.
Let's move south.
Traveling with the Lord.
It's only 51% here.
Mon roi. Très bien.
Okay, I think we're kind of done. I think I'm going to end the episode here. I think we're up around 50 minutes or so.
Mon roi. Seigneur.
Seigneur.
70%. 15%. So I think we need to send a cardinal up here, or a bishop rather up here.
God's servant. Très bien, Seigneur. In God's name. Hear mon roi.
Yeah, we keep moving this northeasterly direction. It's the direction of our advance of our army, so that should be fine. Right, I'm faffing around a bit now, aren't I? Okay, well I think I'm going to end the episode there. So we've accomplished quite a lot this turn. I think we've taken some territories down here. We're moving forward to attack here, which we shall do in the next turn.
Ready and able.
We've got
An honor.
plenty of armies here. We've got to do it in one turn, I think, because I was the Pope will say that we've got to stop our attacks on Baghdad because the Norwegians are Christian people. What are we going to do after that, though? I think after that we'll move towards Kermanshah, and I want to put another army. One of these armies will definitely come down. In fact, two will come down here, I think, and one will go here. I think we'll hold in the centre. I think most of the armies are going to be attracted to Isfahan once we've taken it, so if we have two stacks to come and relieve it. I think probably our best bet for expansion is up here. Looking at this, there's not much there. Who owns that? You can sometimes tell from this. Can't really. I need a spy. I need a spy up here. A spy got killed, didn't he? Can we raise a spy anywhere? I think we need a spy. Can we get one closer? Let's have a look. We'll build one at Mosul, so we can send it up this direction, try and find out what's going on. Got a couple of bishops here that can do stuff. We'll move him forwards actually. Right, so say we're going to come through and attack this guy. Drive them back, and then we can besiege and take this city. Maybe a couple of armies will go down here, and one army will move on towards this city here. Okay, thanks for your time watching. I hope you're enjoying the episode. Be speaking to you soon. Bye bye for now.